most owners are thinking to themselves that in order for me to actually run an ad, in order for me to actually see consistent leads coming into my business, I have to have a big budget. Now, a big ad budget, especially for a local business who actually, a home service business owner or contractor who actually isn't used to running ads, I mean, a pretty big budget and can be pretty intimidating is spending anywhere between $3,000 to $10,000 a month. So, how do we actually run an ad, still profit from it, still generate the leads that I want within my business, but don't have to spend $3,000 to $10,000 every single month to do that? And there is a way. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly, if you have a low budget, if you're a business owner on a low budget, whether you're just starting running ads or you just want to run an ad for a few months just to see kind of what it does, kind of test the waters in your local area, or you're even a seasoned marketer who just doesn't want to spend a lot on this specific month, this is the best way if you have a low budget to run an ad and still see leads coming into your business. Now, before we get started, when I say a low budget, what I'm talking about is anywhere between 15 to 35, 40 bucks a day in ads. Now, this is going to put you at right about $1,000 a month in ad spends, maybe a little bit under if you're running at 15, 30 bucks a day. Now, I will say, obviously, if you want more leads, spending anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000, $5,000 a month is going to get you a lot more consistent leads into your business. You're going to have a lot more eyeballs looking at your company, obviously. But not everybody feels comfortable running that, especially if you're new to ads, if you've never run an ad before. So what am I going to do? Number one, when I'm running at a budget of anywhere between 15 to 30 bucks a day, the whole entire goal is for people to look at my company. I need as many eyeballs on my company as possible, because if I'm not getting eyeballs, if people aren't attracted, remember, they're on social media, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. If they're not attracted to my ad, then guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to get them to click my ad and actually contact my company. We got to collect a name, a phone number, and an email. Then they're ours forever. So how do we actually do that? How do we get eyeballs on our company, quick eyeballs? Like, we need people to quickly be attracted to our company, something that entices them. And the best way to actually do that, number one, is you need an offer. And what I mean by offer, for example, you're a home service pro, you're a contractor, you can be running an offer, especially if you're a contractor doing larger projects, 0% financing, or maybe you do $500 off your first project, or $1,000 off before the month of May, whatever it is, an offer that's going to attract people. And guess what people are attracted to? People are attracted to a discount. I'm going to go into details on why this actually is not a bad thing, because a lot of people say that discounts are a bad thing. They're going to actually attract tire kickers. I'm going to go into detail later on in that video on why that is actually not the case. So number one, we create an offer. Once we have this offer, you can literally go into ChatGPT, type in, hey, I'm a home service pro or a home service business owner. I run an XYZ business. I run a landscaping business, or I run a contracting business. Create me an offer that is going to attract eyeballs to my company. Literally go into ChatGPT. They're going to give you a bunch of different offers. Now, obviously, you need to evaluate those offers and see if they actually fit for your company. So whether 0% financing actually fits for your company. If you're a home service business owner like a pressure washer, that's obviously not going to fit your company. Nobody's going to do financing for $1,000 or 500 bucks. It's just not the case. Now, if you're doing a $30,000 bathroom remodel, then yeah, financing could definitely be an option. It's attracting clients, because if you have one company who can finance 30 grand, you can pay a monthly fee, and versus someone who hasn't even taken the time to actually set that up, which I hope you have at that point, if you're a remodeling company or a contractor doing large projects like that, then it's more enticing to go with somebody who you can pay monthly fees to. So, number one, create your offer. Number two, we need to actually create the ad. And you can create an ad in two different ways, either video or image. So if you're going to do a video ad, one of the best ways to do that is to actually script it out with ChatGPT. I'm going to use ChatGPT a lot. Reason being is because I want to do as little thinking as possible. A majority of my thinking needs to be on my company, right? Obviously, marketing is a huge deal. But when I'm talking about thinking about my company, I need to be thinking about the project. Like, there's so many things going on. Put the employees in this position on this project, doing this, doing that, making sure everybody's in line. Like, there's so many things going through your head as a business owner, especially when you're on projects and you're talking to customers. We need to make sure that we do as little thing as possible, and the best way to do that is to actually use ChatGPT. So we utilize this to our advantage. We type into ChatGPT what a great script is actually going to be to run an ad. Me talking as the business owner to the camera, and I'm running an ad. Or you can do an image. Now, both of these, an image and a video ad, You need to actually use the offer that you created in step number one and display it. Show it to everybody. Show your local community what offer you have running for your company. Now, the easiest way to do it, lowest barrier to entry, a lot of people are scared to put their face on camera, is going to be an actual image ad. And all you have to do is you go into Canva and you simply take a picture. You should have a bunch of pictures on your phone of projects that you've done with your company. You're going to take a picture and you're simply just going to upload it into Canva. It's 100% free. If you want to do the monthly subscription, it's like 15 bucks a month, but essentially you're going to put it into Canva and then you're going to have overlay text over this image. And what this overlay text is actually going to consist of is, number one, yes, the picture is going to show off what type of company you actually are, but you don't want people guessing. You want people 100% to know what type of company you are. So for example, if you were to show a picture of like a concrete project with like an outdoor kitchen and the houses in the background, it could really be all sorts of things. Are you a concrete company? Do you install outdoor kitchens? Or there's a pergola over the outdoor kitchen. Do you install pergolas? Or do you install siding on the house? It's a beautiful house. Like, don't have people question what type of company you actually are. So let's just tell them. So in the overlay text, you're simply going to put your type of company. So let's just say landscaping services or people interested in landscaping. And then you're obviously going to show off your offer, right? You're going to have some sort of offer that's going to attract people into your company. So like I said, 0% financing, $500 off before May. The urgency is great. Like if you were to do $500 off if you sign up before May or June or whatever it is, that's great. It creates some sort of urgency. People hop on it a little bit quicker. Even though they might not buy right away, eventually before May rolls around, they might pull the trigger because they've seen your company, it's in the back of their mind, and they've been wanting to do this project for a while. So that urgency will definitely urge people to actually click on your ad and contact your company. So you're going to have your specific service on that image. You're going to have your offer on that image. And then if you have any benefits that you have for your company, or so maybe you have like a 3-year warranty, or maybe you have like hassle-free, like you're playing into the emotions of your customers when they see your ad. Oh, great. When I partner with this company, I know I don't have to worry about a single thing. They have it completely taken care of. So really, if you can have those three, and plus your logo would be great on your image as well. And then I do like to call out my local area if I can, if it fits on the image itself. So like for example, if I'm located in Northwest Indiana, I would say Northwest Indiana homeowners or just Northwest Indiana. People are going to associate, okay, this company's in my local area. They're speaking directly to me. And when we can speak directly to our customers, it's going to give us a lot better chance to actually close deals on the back end. So create your offer and then actually create an actual image or your ad, whether it's a video or an image. I would suggest image at first, and then you're going to create anywhere between five to I would say five. Five's a great start. 10's a little bit excessive, especially you don't want to waste too much time creating an image. Anywhere between 3 to 5. How many images you should create? 3 to 5 images to start. And then the best part about that, the reason I say 3 to 5 is essentially really the more the better, the more the merrier. Because what's going to happen is you're actually going to be testing these images. Some images will perform better than others, some won't perform better than others. That's just kind of the way it goes. But the best part about this is, and why I say this can work for a low budget, is because Facebook will do the testing for you. When you put in the work in the front end to actually create the ad, which it's simple, right? You already have all the pictures on your phone. You just have to put overlay text, which is extremely simple. I can show you how to do that, and I'll explain that here later on in the video and how you can get access to that, on how to actually do that. I show videos step by step on how to actually create your ad. So Facebook, you'll do the work on the front end and you throw in 3 to 5 different ads. Facebook's actually going to sift through those ads and they're going to figure out which ad speaks best to your customer, which ad is going to perform the best. At the end of the day, we are not expert marketers. We are not going to outsmart Facebook. So we shouldn't be manually picking apart our ad. Let's just let Facebook manually pick apart our ad because we need to be focusing on our business as well. So if we were to focus full time on our ad manager account and our business, it'd just be chaotic. So we want to create 3 to 5 images, put the work on in the front end, and then in the back end, let Facebook pick which one is actually best for your company. And this is going to be super beneficial because what's going to happen is you aren't going to be wasting so much time picking apart your ad. Instead, Facebook's going to do all the picking apart for you, and then eventually you'll get to a point where you'll say, okay, I'm going to go inside my ad manager account. I'm going to see which ads perform the best. Oh, this ad's not performing good. I'm going to turn it off. And then it's going to allocate the budget to your better ad, and you can then scale your campaigns from there. Now, why does this actually work? I talked earlier in the video about tire kickers. Wouldn't this attract tire kickers? I hear this a lot. And it's actually a very, very valid reason as to why you wouldn't run an offer, right? People are always looking for discounts. But if you think about it, I don't care if you are marketing to someone who's worth $1 billion or marketing to someone who has $10,000 in their name. There's no difference between someone doing billions and $10,000 because everybody is looking for an offer. Anybody would take advantage of a $500 off a project, $1,000 off a project. Just because that you're running an offer doesn't mean that you're not a good company. I know a ton of different companies who are multi-million-dollar companies, and they run offers every single year. They do a big offer blast to their local area, and people take advantage of it. Really high paying clients, and then of course you're gonna have clients who don't want to pay as much, but that's just part of it. That's just part of running ads. You're always going to deal with clients who are willing to pay 30 grand and clients who aren't even willing to pay 2 grand. That's just the way it is. So it's not going to attract tire kickers. It's really not. And even if it does, it's still going to attract those high buyers, and it's just simply going to outweigh each other. And so to kind of sum everything up, we have every single part of our ad, only spending 15 to 30 bucks a day, revolves around our creative. How do we get the best out of our ad spend? How do we get the best return on ad spend with only 15 to 30 bucks a day? We create an offer that people are going to be attracted to. Our local community is actually going to put their eyeballs on it. It's going to be very, very intriguing to click. Then we go into a Canva, we create an image ad, or we simply pull out our iPhone, we take a video, and inside this image ad or inside this video ad, what we're actually going to be doing is we are going to be telling our audience what our offer is. We're simply going to hop into our Ads Manager account and we are going to launch this ad. Now, if you want access to actually learn how to launch the ad, the exact ChatGPT scripts that I was talking about, the exact Canva templates that I'm talking about, I'm talking Canva templates that have offers already on them. It's plug and play. You can see examples of ads that I'm running within my own company. And if you want the exact setup to actually target these customers, like there's a way to target specific homeowners to actually ensure that they buy from you before you actually launch your ad, I have a 100% free community that I'd love for you to join. And if you want to learn how to actually leverage these customers, so customers are going to, from your ads, are going to be clicking your ads. And if you want to learn how to leverage these customers, because not all of them are going to buy, but you're still going to have their name, phone number, and email, which is the 3 most important parts. If you want to learn how to leverage those 3 things and actually turn a lead that has come into your business into a buyer, a complete stranger into a buyer, whether it's a week later, whether it's 2 weeks later, whether it's 3 months later, I want you to click this video right here where we go through and we show you exactly how to make sure that you're not losing leads, even though if they didn't buy week 1, week 2, week 3, month 1, they could still buy 5 months down the road, 6 months down the road. In this video, I'm going to be going exactly into details on how to do that to make sure that when you're spending an ad, we keep taking advantage and nurturing these leads that have come in and we don't give up, and therefore we increase our return on ad spend.